อาหารเม็กซิกันครับ
ไปฝั่งโน้นเอาฝั่งโน้น
ใช่ซอยซอยห้า
ไปห้าไป
ใช่
ซอยห้าโอเค
You gotta go here, you gotta U-turn. Right here by the family mark. ใช่ครับใช่ Alright folks, we're here. Okay, so here we are. Here we are at Mike's Mexican restaurant. So look around. It's right next to this Shamrock Apartments right here. Alright folks, I'll take you in here. Give you a look around. Swadee krap. Alright, check this out. Got these beautiful ladies with the great service. And I'm gonna be selfish today and I'm gonna sit in the big chair right here. Okay? But first, I'm gonna go back to the restroom. So if you look around here, folks, this is just like any Mexican restaurant in the States. It's like right like out of Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Got them making me a nice margarita right now. And find me a seat here. You know what? I'm gonna be selfish. I love to sit right here. And if there's a group of people, beautiful. If there's a group of people that come, so I'm gonna sit here in the big chair. And I'm not, you know, I'm not an asshole. If there's a family or a group of people come, I'll go ahead and give it up and take a smaller table. But this is the best view. Now, for people watching, if you compare this place to Tequila Reef, if you want a people watch, you go to Tequila Reef. If you want the best food in a quiet atmosphere, you gotta come here. And it's just the way it is. I gotta tell you straight up. This is the best Mexican restaurant in Pattaya, period. And I'm gonna tell you some reasons why in a few minutes. But if you're looking for people watching, this is off of a side soy. And I showed you it's soy 5 at Pattaya Road. You can watch that dog up there. A little dog watching, a little construction watching. But you come here for the food. It's a quiet atmosphere. Margarita. Okay, kapkun krap. Thank you. And folks, this margarita right here, this margarita is on time. Okay, look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna contrast the two because they're two Mexican restaurants I go to. Tequila Reef, that's where the action is. It's where you can people watch. If you want to look at the bar girls, they're right across the street. There's no bar girls to look at here. If you want to go out with your wife or your girlfriend or family, have a nice quiet meal, this is where you need to come to. And I'm sorry, but the food is better here and the margaritas are better here. So it's kind of like which way you want to go. You know, young guy looking for some action, Tequila Reef. You're an older dude wanting some great food to bring your family, you got to come here. Okay? So let me browse the menu for a second and see what this dog is going to eat. But first, let me sample this guy. Oh yeah. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to Mike's Mexican restaurant. There's a little bit about this place. They opened, first one opened up in Japan in 2000. They got 9 locations now. So it looks like they're all out. They're all over Japan, but this is the only one in Thailand. I'm gonna take a minute to read that. I'm gonna take a picture for you. So regular margaritas, let's see. So the margarita is what? 220 baht for the margarita. And you can also get these blended fresh fruit. And take a look at some of the sets. I'm not gonna spend too much time here, but if you're looking at price, $275, $275, $300. If you go with this Hungry Hombre special for $3.95, I mean, this guy right here feeding, 2 or 3 people. Now, I want to recommend something when you come here, and I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of this. Okay, their jalapeno poppers, these things right here are like candy. These things are like a dessert. They're so damn delicious. Okay, but realize this is an appetizer. And but these are so delicious. Once you eat them, you're gonna try to order a second go round. That's the only bad thing about them. These damn things are so delicious. Okay, and there's your price, 170 baht. But these things are so damn delicious. If you order 1 round, you're going back for 2. I'm warning you up front. And all the rest of the stuff is great. I've never had a bad meal here. I've been coming here for years. Let me say a quick word that to do with the restaurant. A couple of the comments from some of my haters and trolls. You guys seem to think I've never been to Pattaya before. And obviously you don't know me very well, but this ain't my first trip to Pattaya, folks. And just because you live here and you're, 60, 50, 60 years old, whatever, and just because I'm 20 years younger than you, don't think that I ain't been living around here myself, my friends. I know a thing or two about Pattaya. Everybody has a different perspective about everything. Your perspective on this city is different than mine. Your daily perspective on life is different than mine. And our perspective on politics are different. So I welcome all the comments and everything, but I just want to say that, hey, you're not talking to some dude who just showed up in Southeast Asia yesterday. All right? I've been around these parts for a decade. And if you've been here 15, 20, 30 years, all right, well, maybe you do know more than me. But just to save you a little trouble in the comments, I didn't just get off the plane in Bangkok and come down here yesterday. All right, I've been here for a while. Say what you want to say, and please leave your comments down below and leave your perspective. Because, hold on. Folks, I'm never going to claim to be right about everything. Hell, if I'm batting 50% on being right, that's pretty damn good for me. But I'm not afraid to voice my opinion and tell you what I think and tell you my perspective. You don't have to like it, you don't have to agree with it. But I think better than just bashing me because you don't like me. If you've been here for a long time, leave your perspective down in the comments where all these guys who have never been to Pattaya, they can get a sampling of everybody's perspective, and then they're doing their own research, they can formulate their own opinion. And after they come here, then they have their own perspective. So anyhow, I just want to say, hey, look, I've been around here for about a decade. I didn't just get off the bot bus, all right, back to this. And again, please leave your comments. If you don't think this is the best Mexican restaurant in Pattaya, tell me down in the comments which one you think is the best, because I don't know everything here, right? Damn thousands of bars and restaurants. I don't know them all. So if you got a restaurant that beats this one, let me know, and I will go over there and try it out. I will give it an objective evaluation. All right, back to the menu. Look, I've been with these Monterey fajitas on numerous occasions. Those things are on time. And obviously the fajitas are excellent. And I'm already back in the ice creams. And one of my favorites that I go with, folks, are the chimichangas. Let me find them bad boys right here. The chicken chimichangas are $2.50. Come with the rice and the beans. And another dish that's pretty damn good is this sour cream chicken enchilada grande. And I may have to go with that tonight. But it's gonna be a toss-up between the chimichanga, the sour cream, or the Monterey fajitas. Let me think about it for a minute. Folks, I'm pulling the trigger on the Monterey fajitas. I like them a little spicy. 310 baht. I'll probably get me a side of jalapenos and a side of sour cream. That's what I'm going with. All right, so this young lady's gonna come over here. Got Monterey fajitas, pet mama, and I've got jalapeno and sour cream. Okay, kapong kap. And folks, the service here, these ladies are so friendly and so sweet, and most of these girls, they've been here for a long time. If you come at night, you know, on the weekends, it is a little crowded, obviously, because they got great food. But I avoided the rush. I'm here on a Thursday, like afternoon, like 5 o'clock. So I'm early. The only reason I'm the only one here is because I got here early. I got some shit to do, so I want to make it an early night. But you know, what's it take to make a good Mexican restaurant? And some people may disagree with me here, but you've either got to be Mexican or you've got to be American. Or you can be a combination of Mexican, American, Texan, American, Mexican, Texan. Listen, it's common sense, right? So you know who's behind this place? There's an American somewhere. And I think they told me one time before, the ladies, now I do a lot of drinking, and I may be confusing this with another Mexican restaurant, but I think they said that a Hispanic lady, a Mexican lady, came here and actually taught them how to cook at one point. I may be wrong, because I do, you know me, I'm drunk half the time anyhow. But when you come here, the look, the smell, the taste of the food, and they'll kick some music off in a little bit, and you swear you walked into a Mexican restaurant in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, this is like a slice of the U.S. just walking in this door right here. So it's on time, and if you're British or if you're Australian and you're running a Mexican restaurant, hey man, nothing against you. Okay, nothing against you. Yeah, I'm sure maybe your restaurant, wherever you're at in the world, you got great food. But this guy's from the U.S. and I'm used to that taste, that flavor. You know, I'm used to. I've spent time in the U.S. obviously, and I've spent time in Mexico, and that's the flavor I'm looking for. And when I come here, that's what I get, and that's the atmosphere I get. Anyhow, I'm away from my food. My friends, if you're shooting video on an iPhone, and come on, I'm not the younger generation, so I'm still struggling with this shit, right? But if you're gonna shoot video on your phone, make sure you put that thing in airplane mode, because right when you're in the middle of a good video, somebody's gonna call you, or somebody's gonna, you know, text you or whatever. If that phone rings, it interrupts your video. It seems like every time I'm right in the middle of a narrative, my old lady calls me and fucks up my video, you know? I mean, bless her heart, it's not her fault, she don't know, but for some reason, she's always the culprit. So anyhow, if you're trying to shoot video on your cell phone, do yourself a favor and put that thing on airplane mode, or it's gonna mess up your video every time. At least on the iPhone it does. I don't know about a Samsung. I would assume, yeah, if you don't put it in airplane mode and somebody calls, it's gonna cut your video off. Let me show you around here. A little construction right here. Oh, and just logistics wise, if you come in here with a vehicle, there's plenty of parking here on the street. It's no problem. The traffic through here is slow. So you can park right here on the street. And I usually, if I'm driving, I park my motorbike right here. But since I am drinking, again, I don't drink and drive a motorbike, so I took a motorbike taxi over here. But just like where this gentleman's gonna park. But if you come here from a car, coming down from Bangkok, whatever, plenty of parking out here on the street, no problem. This is open air. There are plenty. There is a plethora of ceiling fans. So if you're one of them dudes that's got to have a aircon, you don't need it. It's cool in here. The fans are doing the trick, my friends. This lovely lady's bringing out. Look at that dish. Oh yeah. Got my tortillas. Perfect. Kapun kap. Check this out. Like she said, it's a hot plate. It is a hot plate. But luckily, slide this bad boy around on this little wood thing. Okay, so this shit, I already forget the name. The Monterey something fajitas. And got the, look at that, nice looking tortillas. You can get a side of sour cream and some jalapenos. Gonna make this dish most delicious. So hey, I want to say thanks to everybody for joining me. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this up. I'll give you an evaluation afterwards. We got a little Mexican music kicking off right now, so we're totally in the vibe, in the mood, in the atmosphere of a Mexican restaurant, middle of Atlanta, Georgia. All I'm missing is the chips and salsa. But over here on this side of the world, the cheese dip is not exactly like that white cheese dip with the little jalapeno pieces that I'm used to in Atlanta. It's still good, but it's not exactly the same. And this is too much food for me already, so I just never order the chips. If I'm gonna order an appetizer, I go with those poppers, because this place, they got that unique jalapeno popper is fucking delicious. All right, so I'm gonna eat. Thanks for joining me. If you're not a subscriber, hit that little button down in the bottom right corner. Smash that Overstay Road sign. And get on board, people. I'd love to have you. There we go. I'm about to wrap that guy up. But that is some kind of delicious right there. I'm telling you what. Get a couple pictures. That's gonna be delicious. I'm just gonna take one break to tell you. This right here, that is absolutely delicious. Oh my God. Go with the same thing I ordered. Get the side of jalapenos and the sour cream. Mix it up with all the ingredients. Holy shit, folks. This thing is absolutely delicious. Get a little sauce in there. This thing is Mm-hmm. That is on time. I get done eating this, I gotta go tell the cook thank you. That is on time, 100%. I gotta go back to eating. Oh, my friends, wow. What a great choice. What a great meal. That thing was so delicious. Oh my goodness. I highly recommend the same thing I got. I've already showed you. Don't even think about it. Just come here, sit down. You need a frozen margarita with salt. You need those Monterey fajitas. They're chicken, by the way. Get that coming, and that's all you need. And you're gonna be extremely pleased by my recommendation on this one. I guarantee it. I don't care who you are. This place is on time. So I think I'm gonna order. One more. Gotta get one more margarita. They're so good. Let me chill out for a little while, and then I'll head on out. All right, now you see these folks right here with the little board-like things. If you're not from Thailand, what they're doing, folks, they're selling lottery tickets. Now, gambling here in Thailand is technically, well, it's illegal, except for the state-run lottery. And so, twice a month, on the first in the middle of the month, everybody's got to buy a lottery ticket. And they're, I don't understand the whole thing. I've been here a long time. Shit, I don't buy them lottery tickets. I have bought them. I bought them a few times. I ain't never won nothing. I ain't never won a damn thing. But they come in like 2 tickets. So if you only buy one, somebody else can buy the half. If you're gonna buy one, just buy the 2 tickets. That way, if you win, I think if you hit the main thing, it's like, what is it, 6 million baht, less than 200,000 US. So if you're here on vacation around the first, middle of the month, well, I mean, you buy them anytime, but let's go ahead and buy you a lottery ticket. I mean, that would be cool, right? Be on vacation. Be on vacation in Pattaya, you buy a lottery ticket and wind up with 150 grand in the bank. That'd be a great story. And they're what, 100 baht a piece? They're like $3 a piece. So you're out $6. So $6 and you got a chance to win, my friends. But this guy don't never win shit. So I don't buy them unless let's feel sorry for somebody. And the gentleman right there walking by. If I wasn't so full, I might get something from him, but the only thing I got room for is one more margarita, and it's time for me to head back to the barn. And I don't know what else to say about the place. I showed you how to get here. I showed you the prices. The restroom facilities here, clean, modern, if you're concerned about that. The place is clean, the kitchen is clean, staff are friendly. There are no negatives about this place, especially if you want to come with your girlfriend, your wife, your family, bring your kids. This is a very kid-friendly environment. There's no bars around here. This is a nice family Mexican restaurant. ขอบคุณครับ อีกหนึ่งครับ ครับผม Alright, so I got one more margarita on the way. And I just want to thank everybody for joining me. And I'll see you on the next adventure, my friends. Have a good night wherever you're at in the world. That joker right there is king of the hill. Large and in charge right there. I'd like to have that old dog. I just don't stay in one place long enough. Own a dog. But if I have one, that's the kind of dog I want right there. That joker on top of the hill, on point, large and in charge. That's a motherfucking king of the hill right there. Gotta love him. Okay, khap kun krap. Thank you very much. Alright, my friends, check this out. Margarita number 2 for dessert. They do have some good desserts here, but I'm going with the second margarita for dessert. And then I'm out of here. Hey, one last thing. Alright, check this out. When people ask me, they say, oh man, you're in Thailand. Why are you going to eat Mexican food? Or you're in the Philippines, why are you going to the filling station? Listen, folks, if you're on a 5-day vacation in whatever country you're in, or a 7-day vacation, yeah, eat the local food. You can't get that in your home country. So if you're here for 5 days, 7 days, eat Thai food every day. Sample all the Thai food you can sample. Okay? I'm not a tourist. When you live in a region, pick a country. Whatever country you live in, when you live there every day and you eat the local food every day, or once a week, once every 2 weeks, or once a month, you want to try a different flavor of food. You want to go eat some American food. You want to go eat some British food, some Australian food. You want to eat Indian food, Chinese food. You get the drift, right? I live in Thailand most of the time, okay? I'm like split between here and the Philippines. So when I eat local food and local dishes every day, of course, once a week, once every 2 weeks, I want to come get some Mexican food. I love Mexican food. I'm from the US. I used to eat Mexican food every Friday night, okay? Every Friday night I was going to get margaritas, typical American, right? Mexican food, margaritas, you know, chips and salsa with the cheese dip. Why wouldn't I want to go get a different flavor? So people say, you know, you're asking me, why are you eating Mexican food in Thailand? But because I live here. All right. In 2 weeks, if I'm sitting here, I might want to get a hamburger, and I will. Or I might want to cook a hamburger. I don't eat that every night, you know. 9 out of 10 meals, what do I eat? I eat local food. If I'm in the Philippines, 9 out of 10 meals, I'm eating Filipino food. Okay, you gotta expand your mind. Think, why is this guy in Thailand eating Mexican food? Because I fucking live here. All right? Just do an experiment. Move to India. Are you gonna eat Indian food every night? No, you're not. At some point, you're gonna want some Chinese. You're gonna want a hamburger. You're gonna hit McDonald's, I promise you. You're living in the US, you eat American style food every night? Fuck no. Every Friday night, you're at Mexican, you're at the Chinese buffet, okay? You gotta have a variety. So just, you know, understand, I don't come to Thailand for 5 days and seek out American and Mexican and Chinese food places, all right? But when you live in a region, okay, you get tired of the local food every now and then. You want to change. That's why I'm at a Mexican restaurant in Thailand. That's why I went to the filling station in Makati in the Philippines. All right? Now, most of you figured that out, but some of you yakking me and commenting and questioning me, come on, use your fucking brain. All right? Use your brain. I'm not here on a 3-day vacation, all right? If I were, I would be eating nothing but local food. If tomorrow, if I go to, pick a country, if tomorrow I fly to Madagascar and I'm there for 3 days, I'm gonna eat local food the whole time I'm there. If I go to Madagascar for 6 months, after about a month, I'm gonna be searching for some Mexican food or a damn pizza. That's the way it is. So, all right. Thanks for letting me clear that up for the folks that you know, hit me up on that. And maybe if you don't know me, you're just watching this video. Okay, I see how you could think that, how you could question that, but I'm not just blowing through here on a 3-day vacation. So there, let's explain, my friends. Now this is the thing about Thailand, right? Thailand is the only country where you can be sitting here eating at a restaurant and a restaurant pulls up and you can order from the restaurant on the motorbike and sit here and eat it and nobody thinks anything bad about it. If I wanted to order something off that motorbike, I could order it and just sit here and eat and nobody's gonna yak me at all about it. You know? You gotta love Thailand. It's just such a my Penrai attitude. But that's it's just the way it is here. Damn, them bitches are beautiful. Beautiful Russian bitches just walk by, and I say that lovingly. God bless them, because they sure look beautiful. Alright, my friends, it's time to roll out of mics. And it's been a wonderful meal. But right there, 038-251-365 is their number. And it's time to roll out of here. And all I do is walk up to the corner and speak to these gentlemen up here, get a motorbike, take me back to my spot. No harm, no foul, no drinking and driving on the motorbike, and all is well. And just make a note too. Okay, check this out. If you're staying in Pattaya, get on the bot bus towards Jom Tien, 10 baht, and you get off right here, Soi 5. It's that Paradise Club and Bar on the right side, and the Family Mart right here on the left side. So 10 baht from Pattaya on the bot bus to Jom Tien. Okay, and you're here. So I'm just going to show you right here when I get up here. Okay, so this is Pattaya Road, and this way is Pattaya, this way is Jom Tien. So if you jump on that bot bus, you're gonna come up this hill headed towards Jom Tien. You're gonna see that sign right here at Soi 5, and you're gonna go right down through there. If you were going to Jom Tien, you would just continue on down the road. You'll be at Jom Tien Beach. Now, 10 baht, what about 30 cents? And then when you want to go back, you just cross the road. Now if you're drunk, don't get your ass run the fuck over. If you have like 3 or 4 margaritas, you better be careful crossing this road. You just cross right there and go stand on the other side of the road and just wait for one of these bot buses to come by, and you flag it down and you'll jump on the bot bus and you'll be headed back towards Pattaya for 10 baht. It'll take you all the way to Walker Street and then some. Alright, so too easy. Right here, the Pattaya Road, Soi 5, Pattaya, Thailand. And this is called the Art Hotel, if you want some more landmarks. It's right next to the Art Hotel, across from the Paradise Club and Bar, next to that Family Mart. And you'll be here, folks. Alright, have a great night. That's the end of the video. If you didn't subscribe, make sure you hit that little subscribe button down there, that Overstay Road sign. Subscribe to my channel. It will change your life.